business. You see the pulling guard come around, and the defense is not fooled, attacking downhill. Nobody's getting knocked off the football, and the defense is not allowing them to run the football right up the gutter.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield.
Turning it on! Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners are flying down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's swallowed up in the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Fires to the big fella. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
He wants to go deep. Got it in stride at the 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback...
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The old Larynx is going to get a workout today with all these Boomer Sooners cascading down here in Oklahoma.
I do love that about college football, the individual chances you get. And when you get going early, when you get going and get this crowd going in the game, and they can be a big part of it, man, it energizes the whole team. And you hear what in this stadium, Reese?
Boomer!
Sooner!
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
It's complete to the right. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
The Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw at Higgins. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you've...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the field goal unit is on the field. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Got the first down and more. All kinds of room to the right. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Cowboys, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got the back over the middle. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it. There he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown Sooners.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead. They're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They put up a couple of field goals so far, but now looking for a way to take a drive all the way to the end zone. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's taking the shot. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Heaves it deep. Pulls it in on the left. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense set on first down. Finds the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. A first down run on the doorstep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. He's looking downfield to throw. Knocked off his feet. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Higgins. Makes the grab. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. And the Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Turns it loose deep. Snags it on the right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. This guy is special. What a target and what a knack for finding the end zone. He might just rewrite the record book before he's done in Norman.
Man, that's a famous record book. We could go down the list of so many big-time players just in the last several years, whether it's Hollywood Brown, CeeDee Lamb. We can keep going with the list goes on and on and on, but just guys that make plays and quarterbacks that trust their receivers. Because you know why? Because they do that.
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Now facing a 3rd and long. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Gets rid of it. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. This rivalry dates back to 1904, and the story goes, guys, that the ball got loose once, rolled down a hill, went into a creek, and both teams went in there and fought for it.
And isn't that just what rivalry should be about? Wolf,
looking deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Pocket breaking down. A strike downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check it. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. And another passing touchdown for this Sooner quarterback. He keeps this up, and he might wind up in that 100 touchdown club with Baker Mayfield and Landry Jones.
So many good guys that have had good days, but how about this day? I mean, fitting the ball all over the yard, just padding the stats, and you start mentioning guys like Jones, and you start mentioning guys like Baker Mayfield, that's Sooner pristine legacy there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Oklahoma has dominated this rivalry, guys, so much so that it almost seems like just a relief to the Sooners when they win.
Up to this point, Reese, no doubt, Oklahoma, they have owned this series against their in-state rival. But, David, you know, in rivalry games, you got to throw the records out the window because of the emotion that's played on game.
So much emotion, so much hatred. You throw it out because, listen, you got nothing to lose. Everybody expects Oklahoma to win this game every year, so...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge game. Sideline.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Here's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Wants to throw. It's Higgins. Got a man. It's De La Rosa.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Caught behind the line. It's Verrier. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball
Converts on fourth down. Still going. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. He wants to take the top off. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Let's go. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds. seconds left.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Oklahoma.
And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, the Bedlam bell on the line, and already the Sooners and Pokes have given us some impressive moments. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oklahoma and Oklahoma State plays out.
The Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the pistols firing on offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll go to the toss. Jukes his way for more. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the option. Quick toss. Breaks into the open. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd down, and they need 15. Gonna let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Second down, he'll throw it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes a catch at the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it. Touchdown, Cowboys!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this.
He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Pistols keep firing as the Cowboys have stretched out their lead.
It's been the Pokes offense to me. It's really established the running game. They've been throwing it well, and it seems like when plays have presented themselves, David, they're the ones that have been able to take advantage.
They have. And how much does this mean? Bedlam is such a big rivalry. Oklahoma State fans are jacked up and putting the pressure squarely right now in this second half on the Sooners.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quick completion on the out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Crosses the 45. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
What a great run there. On third and one situation, though, David, that has got to be demoralizing for a defense because they were packed up close to the line of scrimmage, expecting run on that one.
They're playing aggressive, but great offenses have.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. That last incompletion brings up a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And a missed connection on third down.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And
working that deep right side, an excellent concentration on the catch.
There are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the run.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. Gives it on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Fires to the tight end. Racing down the left side. Past the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bringing it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Try to get it to the edge. Oh, better look out. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for a deep man. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take a shot. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
Yeah, and you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive And this guy having himself a day, spreading the ball around, touchdowns palooza. What a nice day.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. The RPO, it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Reads it, fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He gets a block. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's turning it loose into the middle. Catch and stride inside the 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. The play action fake. Might be looking to run. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. it back and the offense is on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down.
I don't know what you want me to do. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden, he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
He's got him. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Under fire. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jess.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awful...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Sooners. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. And the extra point is good.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business. As an offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Handoff from the gun. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes a catch, wants to make a move upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Here's the Sooners ready to go on offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, and this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long, so let's just run the ball. Let's just... Football game, take the W into the locker room.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Sooners want to move quickly. He's looking to throw on third and short. Catch in the middle, it's De La Rosa. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And then
pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give our...
Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Defense looks as if it's coming. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. So once again, Oklahoma adds another one to the win column as they come out victorious in Bedlam. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.